With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, happy Wednesday. Solid day on stocks and crypto, as we was expecting. Had a little bit of sell-off here after the post-Fed meeting. Well, Dow got above up 500. Right now we're at 350. Bitcoin knocking on that 44,000. Right now we're 43,130. As you can see, smaller chart to the left. We actually think after that Fed meeting, it might have ended a wave one up. A little bit of correction here, maybe for the next few hours, and then we think still onward and upward. So that's our plan at the moment. Go to our bigger screen. Once again, Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index had that. Hold on, because I got an issue with this is a 9-month. The technometer on the yearly keeps changing on me. There's the green technometer below 40. It got like 39.7, I think the low was. So that gave us to buy more on the alts, because that is definitely got Bitcoin, Ethereum inside the index, but it's got some of the smaller coins. So that really gives us a buy on the alts. So the alts are up, well, we got 15% on some of those that we follow. So we're happy about that. We would think that's going to take us quite a bit higher. If we look at Bitcoin here, hold on one second. Not coming up like we wanted, but hold on here. This is kind of what we just showed to our Discord a little bit ago. Possibly that was 5 waves up after the Fed got done talking, and then we was calling for an ABC back down to the previous support, previous 4th wave support. So we're thinking we get anything down there at that 42.4 level, 42.3 level might be a good idea to look at that, for it to find support there and dig back in and work higher. If we go to the 4-hour roadmaps we've been looking at, let's go to this one here. This is what we've been showing. 5 waves up into what probably was a bigger wave 1. And then yesterday could have been the end of wave 2. We mentioned that yesterday, about 9 o'clock, after we had that kind of quick rally up to 42.2, I believe it was. So there's the bigger picture. If that's correct, we're going a lot higher quickly. So again, that's the preferred count at the moment, a 1-2 with much higher to go. Same chart there. So if we look at Ethereum, same type of thing. We was calling for ABC down, happened a little quicker, I think because of the stock market and Evergrande, so it probably gave us a low already. Same thing there then, a 1-2 on Ethereum, which would have much higher upside objectives. If we go to our software, we've got Bitcoin Bitfinex. You can see we had a technometer reading, I think it was 32 and change, which is extreme oversold yesterday. So we were friendly of 41.8 is where we added on some Bitcoin. We obviously went down to below 40, took a little bit of short-term pain. You can see new low on the OP while prices are dramatically higher once again. Looks like a lot of sell volume, but somebody supporting it. And then short-term, we had the oversold technometer. So that chart looks really bullish. Bitcoin USD, same type of thing, sub 38, which is a buy signal on Bitcoin USD with the Wyckoff markings here. Looks like that was the backup. Be nice to see some good strong volume come in here to the upside and get this thing rocking. Ethereum USD, same type of chart. Technometer, you can see lower right, green circle, 37.44. Got a little bit lower than that yesterday. Then for any latecomers, as I said, Wyckoff Wave Crypto Index gave us the green arrow below 40 on the technometer. That is a index of various coins that we constructed. So the buy signals there, bull market, bear market have been extremely reliable. So that was some type of low. We'll key off that low and see what we can do for working higher. I mentioned 2 days ago when the markets were down 900, I didn't think we were going to collapse. I thought we would still try to work higher. I will say I did not get the buy signal I was looking for. I mentioned like our Wyckoff Wave Growth Index has been reliable. Did not come down quick enough to oversold. We're at 42.2 now. If we do a little bit of selling here in the next day or two, maybe could get that down to oversold. Again, stocks to me, I don't think the Fed's going to taper. If they do, they still purchase a lot of bonds anyway. Nowhere to go with capital. Even Chinese investors might want to chase U.S. stocks because we don't have the uncertainty. So I think U.S. stocks are still good. I think crypto is still good. If we look at the SPY, same type of thing there, 42.5 on technometer. Didn't give us the setup that we want yet. QQQ, 45.9. Once again, I'm just a little bit not sure what the stocks are doing at the moment, so I'm just going to stand back. TLT, I've been bearish. It's holding because of the sell-off in the stocks. Technometer has came off, so we will watch that. GDX, I said, would bounce. It bounced a little bit. These were not updated. I did these about an hour ago, so bear with me on that. I had to get ready for the show. And the dollar, I still think, is going to find a short-term top here and turn lower. So we're watching that. On the stocks, a few things that's bothering me is like Microsoft. You can see some of these stocks are having the OPs continuing higher even though we're having a sell-off. So it looks like continued buying. I'm not sure whether that buying is from somebody smarter than us or whether it's the public, the dumb public buying at the highs. Because even like Microsoft that I said would continue to lead this rally is at a 55 technometer. So extremely overbought. I'd mentioned AMD looked like it was ready to explode higher coming off a Wyckoff backup. That technometer is 48.78. Watching that one. Still on QLYS. It had a sell-off there Monday. Recovering some here. Technometer crazy, 78.55. So once again, we're going to watch these things. Not sure on the stocks, but I don't think they're collapsing. Crypto, I think we still probably just, let's go back to the crypto. Here it looks like probably to go back to Bitcoin on the 5-minute. Hold on here. For some reason, my software is not doing what I want. Probably that A wave just ended as we spoke. That's my guess here. Maybe a little bit of sideways to lower still today. And I think that'll be a decent place to add some more longs. What's up, Rico? What's up, Bamboo? Joshua? Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and look because Nick's on here because I know he gave a buy on COTI because we bought some of that. I had a couple clients buy that late yesterday. That's been a big winner. 30% today. That's the 5-minute chart. I think we bought that down there at 29 to 30 cents is where I think I've got a little bit. I'm not sure where Nick got it. Let's look at DOT. Any of these that are this strong, I think is going to lead the rally. With the Wyckoff, strong coins get stronger. There's the 5-minute on DOT. Again, that's 19% for the day. Let's zoom out and go to the 4-hour. These charts still look good to me. There's Nick giving some of the updates from patreon.com/learncrypto. Let's show that FTT buy. We're going to give away a few things we're doing here. There's FTT. Purchased it at 55. Took a little heat late yesterday. XXP 206. Pretty close to the low there. Now 228. SOL. I've got my developers out of the Ukraine. They've had COVID issues and employee issues, so I've got things trying to get the crypto software to do more things for me to be even more helpful for us. So I'm working on that. SOL 147 up 22. I'm still long SOL from the 30 level from these YouTube shows from a few months back. Right, Nick picked up SOL at 120. So Morton, I mean, I know what you're talking about on the distribution pattern. A lot of people think we're coming right back with another distribution. I don't agree with that. They're trying to say this area here on the upper right is also what we had over here at 64,000. And we possibly did a sign of weakness, last point of supply. Personally, I'm not agreeing with that. I don't think with some of the volume, etc. I think that previous distribution was only for a 50% pullback. I've shown that going back a while back. Hold on a second. This is what I was trying to show, Morton. We had a 3-year accumulation back here. So that distribution pattern that everybody got excited about, Wyckoff, I think was really just giving us a 50% retrace to that 32,000 level. And then we had a little bit more of reaccumulation here. But ultimately, I think we're still working off the accumulation from the 3-year base pattern, from 10,000 liftoff from this last point of support. So I don't think this is a huge distribution up here. Now, as I said that day, 46.4 was a breakdown level that did break down some from there. with the idea we could come down and do a 40,000. We did do that. I could have traded it better, but so far so good, I think, on everything. I still think there's too much institutional use coming for Bitcoin. Now, if you're worried about that, then I think you've got to, I mean, the low we just made at 38, what was that, 38.6? I mean, that low taken out is going to look a little bit bearish here. So again, that would start to bother me. So I don't want to see that, because if this backup is good here, we should be ready to go. We got the Fed discussion out of the way. So I think right now everything looks good for the bull camp. What's up, Zimmy? No, I got you in the last 2 days. We got just a little bit of cash sitting around. I'll put to work today, Zimmy. But I pretty well got invested at the lows. So Morton, that's what I think there. But like I said, got to watch this rally. We don't want this rally to give up. Brandon Atkins, I don't think a new low is coming. That's what I have been saying, because, again, technometers were extremely oversold at the lows. Sub 38 on Bitcoin USD. Bitfinex was 32. I don't, again, that's just a low that needs to hold now for the bull case. XYO, let me look at that here real quick. XYO USDT, not one that I trade. Looks like a new offering. Can't say much about that. I'd probably be long because I'm so friendly. XYO Therapeutics. That would not be in my software at the moment. No, I just added a bunch of stocks a little bit ago. I'll make a note of that. LCID. Rico, I think that's in my software. I think I'll put that in there for you. Look at that real quick on the stock side. And no, I don't have it in there. I'll add that one. Let me check a couple notes here. I think we've answered pretty well everybody up to this point. Yeah, Rico, I thought I had that in the software, but I do not. Again, I will add that. BCH, let's go back and look at that real quick. Up 7.6% today. On the 4 hour, a little deeper than I would have wanted here the last few days. But again, I think that low, the low we just made at 498 is probably good. I'd key off that. Appreciate it, Paul. All right, Rico, that does make sense. I didn't know that. I'll have to check to see what my software did on that case. Here's TELL. Let's go back to the 1 year. Technometer, like I said, some of these are extremely overbought. That's one of them as well. But big volume coming in. Held up well the last few days. So I think I'd be long TELL. CRV, USDT, Binance, up 12%. 4-hour chart. I would like that. I think that was probably 5 waves up and an ABC down. So again, I'd be long that. Keying off the lows. Here's Bitcoin back to 43.5, working on that B wave. Pretty much right where we're supposed to be. Let's go back here. Right back to the B wave high I mentioned, so we'll see how that thing acts here. Again, a little sideways to lower maybe here, but we are long looking for higher. Litecoin USD for a roadmap. I mean, it'd really be the same thing. We had 5 waves off the low. Litecoin did make a new low here, which would screw that up a little bit, but I think we're working on 5 waves up. Just finished the wave 2, so we're headed much higher. Much higher from here. So again, I'd key off that low at 145. I think we're headed higher. I've not looked at Riot yet. I looked at them before I went live. Same thing, can't give much help on Riot. Software on all these coins, just nothing exciting. Technometer's 49. It did get friendly there the other day, slightly higher. So just nothing easy on Riot. Sorry, Jeremy. Bitcoin, we would be in wave 3 up of a large wave 5, but that would be much higher. That'd be 100,000 plus on Bitcoin. Cake, another one that Nick has liked. Nick is on here. Stunner D is my partner in the Patreon. He's the king of staking and farming and all the areas that you're going to have a little bit of help on. There's Cake. You got to stay out of trouble doing those coins, so Nick has been extremely good at that. Patreon.com/learncrypto, 40 bucks a month. There's Cake. Nice rally off the low. I would think still higher. ADA, 12% higher. Again, an ABC left behind, I believe. Headed higher. Let's go back to our software on ADA. Software brings in volume from 140 exchanges. Hold on a second, because I think just had a problem. ADA USD. Again, a nice little ABC. Spring in an uptrend is what yesterday was. If anybody's watched my videos on that, a lot of Wyckoff students will just buy springs and uptrends and sell upthrusts and downtrends. So this is a spring and an uptrend yesterday. You can see here we had a technometer yesterday at 37 and change. 38's a buy signal. You can see the OP here had extreme selling into yesterday's low while price only sprung that low. So ADA should be good, keying off that $1.91. I hear you, Chemo. He does have a gift with that. That's why I brought him on a long time ago. He knows the fundamentals. I'm totally technical, so we make a good pair. Morton, if we're going to 20,000, I mean, again, 39.6 is going to be taken out. I'd start getting worried. Anything below 38 would look pretty bearish, so we'd play that on the way, try to use some stops, try and not let that bother us. I don't see us going below 20. I think that's probably 10-20% possibility, but I worry about everything, so I will pay attention to that. EGLD, USDT, up 13%. 4-hour chart, unbelievable chart. That one should lead us higher, I would think. I am not in Hex or Pulse Chain. Hex has been a home run. We have had people in the Discord in Hex, but no, I cannot say I was in it. There's a chart on Hex. I have mentioned most on the way up. Strong coins lead us higher, so that's been one I would have stayed long. So now we've got, what are we doing here? We've got stocks backed up 415, was up over 500, fell to 350. That's what drug Bitcoin back down. Bitcoin, NASDAQ, risk on, risk off assets. Bitcoin just showed you that even in the last few days. When we're worried about a Fed tape or worried about international issues, they're not running to Bitcoin as a safe haven. They're selling it for risk off, buying it for risk on. I personally think stocks are probably still risk on. As much as I hate to say that, I am bearish long term. I think we're in some type of a bubble, but probably has higher to go. If that happens, then I think probably Bitcoin will be the biggest run up higher if that happens, and will be a bigger bubble, which will give us the big rally. So that's pretty well all that I've got. Stocks, I think still higher. I don't have a good buy signal yet, long just a few things. Crypto has made a low from being oversold. I think today is the first sign of that. We are long. Short term, we could get a slight pullback here. Then I would look for still higher. WyckoffSMI.com if you want to learn about Wyckoff, the original institute started by Mr. Wyckoff. Let's go back to that 5-minute. I do throw Elliott Wave on top of cryptos if anyone wants to give me any crap for being in charge of the Wyckoff Institute. And the cryptos, I will use Wyckoff to give me my buys and sells, but I will try to throw roadmaps on it to help me with maybe extent of a decline or a rally, Fibonacci, etc. So, I'm going to say 90% of what I do definitely is our proprietary Wyckoff indicators. On stocks, you won't really see me throw any Elliott Wave on top of stocks. I don't do much of that. Crypto, I do. Yeah, Morton, I mean, there's nothing, used to be nothing was harder than the stock market. Crypto is that on crack. So being a trader in crypto is the hardest thing you could possibly do, most emotional. Be careful. It's not good for your health if you're not used to it. That's why I think you need some help, possibly from Nick and I. LearnCrypto.io, WyckoffSMI.com. We do manage crypto assets and stock assets. If you're interested and don't want the stress, 24 hours a day. So let's see if we get a slight pullback here, maybe in later today. After stocks are closing in 25 minutes, so they're probably not going to do it. Otherwise, I think we're headed higher. Let me run a disclaimer. I am a registered investment advisor. Got to keep my regulators happy. Hold on.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns. Thank you.
Not individual investment advice. Do your own research. Any other questions? I did see Adam. Let's look at Adam, USDT, 8% today. Big rally off that low. What was it, 29 to 38? Strong coins get stronger. We've talked about that. Shout out to the 300 viewers. Give me a share, like, comment. Appreciate it. I'm going to run a couple usual commercials on our Discord and also on our management of crypto and stocks. And I'm going to run the Who Was Richard D. Wyckoff for those of you that don't know. So we're done with the meet. Couple commercials, probably be here tomorrow at the same time. SNX, we'll look at that. SNX USDT up 13%. A little different chart pattern, but same thing. I'd be long keying off the low yesterday. All right, that's all I got. I'm going to run those commercials. Be here tomorrow. You're welcome, Tom. Thank you. We're out of here.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Good afternoon. My name is Richard D. Wyckoff. Anyone who is interested in the stock, option, or commodity markets is most likely to find my life and teachings to be of great interest and value. I was born November 2nd, 1873. At the age of 15, I had my first job as a stock runner on Wall Street, and by age 25, I had opened my first brokerage firm. I was one of the pioneers in the study of the tape and included volume studies in all my market operations. This volume and its intraday studies is what set me apart from the rest of the market gurus. There was a point that my buy and sell following was so big that it became a powerful part of the daily market. It was at this time that I became known as one of the titans of technical analysis. But all along, my lifelong endeavor was to pass on my accumulated wisdom to others. With that in mind, in 1907 I created the Magazine of Wall Street. At its height, the Magazine of Wall Street had over 200,000 subscribers. That's over 200,000 investors who wanted my thoughts on the current market conditions and trends. Finally, in 1931, I decided to take all my knowledge that I had learned about the stock market and created the Richard D. Wyckoff course of stock market science and technique. I was able to create something that established a new standard of practice in the public stock market operations. I did not claim any monopoly of stock market knowledge, but up to that time, no one else seemed willing to be so frank in offering to the public the most intimate knowledge of the inner workings of the stock market. The good news is that even though I created the Wyckoff stock market course back in 1931, the course has been maintained and updated throughout the years and is available to you today. Over 90 years later, my course is still available for investors and traders that want to learn the secrets to the stock market and can be found right now at wyckoffsmi.com.
Are you intrigued by cryptocurrency, but just aren't sure how you can get started investing? Maybe you are simply too busy to trade your own cryptocurrency account since it is 365 24/7. Don't hold back any longer. With LearnCrypto.io, you can have a seasoned professional show you how. Todd W. Butterfield is a leader in trading with numerous real money trading successes to his name over the years. He owns LearnCrypto.io, the original Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, WyckoffSMI.com, as well as the Black Bay Group, a registered investment advisor. He has also created state-of-the-art software, consolidating over 100 plus crypto exchanges volume, as well as his own Wyckoff proprietary indicators. With today's stressful and busy lifestyles, isn't it time you considered having a knowledgeable investor manage your crypto account? In these unprecedented times, it is the perfect season to seriously consider LearnCrypto.io's private client group and add cryptocurrencies to your investment portfolio.
Do you personally invest or trade stocks? Then you'll want to gain access to our private Discord channel. By subscribing to our pro traders at WyckoffSMI.com, you'll receive individual stock suggestions based upon the Wyckoff method, review possible trade setups, as well as receive emails when any trade suggestions are given. But if you're too busy to manage your own stock portfolio, consider our private client group at our registered investment advisor, Black Bay Capital Advisors. You'll get the personal touch while we manage your stock portfolio for you through the trusted custodian, Charles Schwab. For an annual fee, you'll have more time to enjoy life while we focus on growing your portfolio. We'll be on the same side of the table, working to help you secure your long-term financial goals.
Are you trading or investing in the fast-moving and exciting cryptocurrency markets? If so, you need to learn how to identify primary trading opportunities by implementing the Wyckoff trading methods, which was created by world-renowned stock speculator Richard D. Wyckoff. This online course teaches all you need to know to increase your returns while minimizing your risk using the Wyckoff trading method. Over 915 students have enrolled in the course since its launch in late 2017. LearnCrypto.io is owned and operated by Wyckoff SMI, also known as Wyckoff Stock Market Institute, which has been an authority on the Wyckoff trading method for over 85 years. Founded by Richard Wyckoff in the 1930s, Wyckoff Stock Market Institute has owned the rights of the Wyckoff trading course since the beginning. Take advantage today of this excellent course and begin reaping the rewards of a time-tested method from the grandfather of technical analysis, Richard D. Wyckoff.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.
Let's see how they do without us.